Once you're done with the need assessment, the next stage is the proposal development. In the proposal development phase, you have to probably engage your technical team. Your technical team is the one who is going to take down all the details from the need assessment which was sent by the sales team and preparing an estimate to make sure that they have broken down all the project into tiny details, into tiny tasks, and then making a feasibility of the project to be delivered, be it a website design project or a software development project, or executing a marketing campaign for your clients, or maybe combining all the marketing strategy and executing it. You might need your technical team. And when I say the technical team, that could be a development team, and that could be a digital marketing team itself, which is assessing that, okay, how many days or how many months it's going to take to execute the task. So when your technical team has prepared the proposal, you're not going to send to the clients right away, and then becomes a responsibility of the sales team. Then you have to make sure that what your technical team has provided you in terms of maybe the timeline, the expertise required, the number of hours, and based on their estimates, the budgets. So if you find it out that, okay, this is as per the client wants, you're gonna make sure that it looks great with a good, cool, great presentation, which has some information about your company as well as the timelines given, the milestones given, and probably requesting a contract to be signed out. So your sales team is going to make sure that they have reviewed the estimates and they have provided an accurate proposal. So as soon as your sales team has reviewed the details, you might need to tweak it. The sales team might need to tweak the contract a little bit to make sure that it is what the client was looking for. And if that is not what client was looking for, the sales team has to go back to the technical team to review, to customize, and then send it back to the customer. The next steps also include taking this proposal and then sharing it with the client. And the best way is set up another call with your client, with your customer, request them that, hey, I wanted to discuss with you about the proposal, the timelines, and the milestones. Then you have to get back to your customer asking for another call. And the call is the best way where you can actually explain all what you have prepared in the proposal and explain about the milestones. And you need to set up any negotiating terms, any negotiating about the milestone delivery, the dates, the number of hours, the money required to complete the project. As soon as you do that, you have to and you should send a contract back to the customer, which could be responsibility of your sales team to ensure that. Now, as soon as the customer has signed the contract, I'm repeating again that no contract should be started without signing the contract. So once the client has agreed to the terms, they have signed the contract, they're ready to get started, it is always recommended to ask for some launch payment. It should be requested by the sales team, but then there is another step to request for the invoice. Now your sales team needs to get in touch with your finance team, explaining them or sending them details about the contract, and then the first invoice required to start the project. Give them the detail, use a project management system, give them the details about your customer name, your customer email, all the information about the invoice, maybe assign it to do to your finance team. As soon as your finance team has sent the invoice and then the customer has paid the invoice and your finance team has identified that the invoice has been paid, we'll move towards the next department. The next phase is onboarding the client. So your sales team is going to introduce your technical team, your project management team in that, telling the client that, okay, the X employee would be your point of contact, and that remains your single point of contact for communicating about all the project inquiries or any XYZ things that your client is looking for. Once your sales team has done the job, that's pretty much it from the sales team. And then the responsibility goes back to the project management team, where they're gonna take the customer again back to the call, and they will be going through the complete detail which was sent by the sales team, which was agreed upon into the agreement, and then having a sync meeting, meet and greet with the customer to ensure that both the parties understand what they're looking for, and then setting up the timelines, the milestones, giving the information to the customer about what type of communication channels you'll be going through, invite the customer to your project management system over the email, through the Basecamp or ClickUp or any tool that you use for doing the project management. So your project management team needs to take up all the details from that particular meeting, make sure that the client is added to all the communication channels. And that's pretty much it. You're going to take the project, deliver it absolutely great, and make them one more happy customer. I hope you have enjoyed today's journey of understanding that what type of teams need to be involved at what stage of your agency and what are the roles. It's very important that you should not do all the jobs. From all the roles which I've mentioned, it is very important that you actually delegate your tasks, making different teams as you grow down your agency, and make sure that they are delivering it absolutely fine within the timelines, and then you're making too many happy customers. I'll be coming up with more beneficial videos for you guys to set up and scale and grow your agency to the 7 figures and beyond. Keep watching 7 Figure Agency Mindset by Hamid Mahmood channel at YouTube. Thank you.